Do you know, I am not the only person in the studio who is thoroughly enjoying Queen right now, because that song, Don't Stop Me Now, was actually the request of one of my studio guests, because I have Charlie with me this afternoon and his mum and a very special guest who we're going to be talking to in a moment. Charlie, how old are you?
10.
You have come here straight from school, haven't you?
Yes.
What school do you go to?
Ballycottia,
okay. And when your mum turned up to pick you up at school, what did she say to you?
She said, do you remember when you did something super? And I said yes. And then she said they want to interview me.
Now, this is because I got in touch with you, Jackie, because I saw something posted on the IOM Community Meals Facebook page, and we are going to speak to Sammi Farrell about the actual organisation in just a moment. But this was something a little bit special that your son, Charlie, did. Just tell us how this whole thing sort of came about.
To be honest, Mum being on social media, we were scrolling through social media, and Charlie was sat with me, and he, as we scrolled past IOM Community Meal donations, it looked like a very splendid chicken curry, which Charlie's one of Charlie's favourite meals, and he said, "Oh, chicken curry, my favourite, what's that?" And I was explaining to him what IOM Community Meal donations did, and I think at that point Charlie kind of was a bit shocked, melted my heart and said, "Well, no one should be hungry, Mummy. I really want to give my sponsorship money to that person and that page," and then it kind of went on from there, really, didn't it?
Yeah.
So Charlie, tell us, how did you raise this money first of all? What did you do to raise the money?
We read books, and I listened to audiobooks, and we read like Upside Down, In the Bathtub, and all camping, and
lots of different places, lots of different books, different styles as well, which is nice. And then you got sponsorship money from reading all them books in different places, didn't you?
And I took some of my Christmas money, and Mum gave me some more money.
So it wasn't just the money that you raised in the reading, you actually took your own Christmas money as well and added it to the pot. Do you know how much it was that you raised in the end then? £80, 80?
Yeah.
That is a whole lot of money, isn't it? It really is. So tell me, what did you think when your mum did tell you about what the chicken curry was all about? What did it make you feel?
It just made me feel sad that loads of people aren't getting enough meals, so I wanted to help.
Oh, that is so wonderful. Well, let's bring Sammi Farrell in now then, because Sammi, you are the person behind Isle of Man Community Meal Donations. Just tell us a little bit, for those that don't know, about what you do.
Okay, so we started the charity up in March last year at the beginning of the first lockdown. And it's basically to help those struggling families, elderly, vulnerable, that were struggling to eat, couldn't afford much. And we carried on going over all 3 lockdowns. So with the coronavirus, people weren't allowed to go in to help their family members or their friends, or people were too frail to be able to cook for themselves. So I decided to start cooking from my kitchen for the community, and we started, myself and my husband, with our funds, created the Facebook page, and then we started getting messages in asking if people could donate to us, and it's just absolutely spiraled, and the community's been amazing.
And you've been doing this tirelessly, haven't you, bringing meals all over the place to anyone that needs them, and it's fantastic work that you do. Now, you say you've had donations over the course of that time. This must have been a little bit different for you. What did you think? Because you actually received a letter, didn't you?
Yes, my husband actually went up to collect the letter off Charlie and his mum last night, and I read it when I got home last night, and it absolutely melted my heart. I was in tears.
It is a wonderful thing. We've shared it on the Manx Radio Facebook page today, so if you haven't seen it, then do go and have a look at it. But I think Jackie, as his mum, you said you were even surprised by what he did, weren't you?
Yeah, so normally Chris's money kind of goes towards or saved up for either Fortnite or Lego. And on this occasion he had £15 left of his Christmas money, and and the sponsorship money, we've made a donation to the school as well, but he said that he really wanted the donation to go towards this and making sure that the community had meals, which literally melted my heart. And we are so proud. I know that we've had lots of messages from family explaining how proud they are of you. But normally, as I said, we're normally in a toy shop, but this time he wanted to do something really nice with his money and selfless and give it to Sammi and Gareth.
So go on then, Charlie, what do you feel like now, knowing that this has been received this well, that everyone is so proud of you?
Probably because other people need the £15 more than I do.
Oh my word. He really is a little superstar. You are a little superstar. Okay, I'm going to embarrass you now because I've copied out some of the comments from the Facebook page. I'm just going to read a few to you because, as we said, this literally went viral while you were in school, so you don't even know about this, do you? You don't even know what anyone has said about you, which is just lovely. So here's one from Carly who said, "This has made me smile so much. What a lovely lad you're raising, Jackie. Keep being kind, Charlie. You're leading by example, and we need more people like you in the world." So that's from Carly. These are only just 3. There's hundreds of them. Graham said, "What an awesome gesture. The island community is second to none." I think that's fair, isn't it? And Ashley messaged all the way from the Cayman Islands and said, "Well done, Charlie, from this Manxie living in Cayman. What a great soul you are. You're making us all proud." How does that make you feel?
Great.
So are you going to do something else now? Have you got another project on the cards?
Yeah.
Ooh, what are you going to do next?
I'm probably gonna, do the show and all that, Wizard of Oz.
You're in the Wizard of Oz, aren't you?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so excited. We met one of your Dorothys yesterday, Jenny Hill. She's fantastic, isn't she?
Yeah.
So what do you do in the show?
I'm a munchkin.
Oh, is it great fun?
Yeah.
Have you done anything like that before?
No. I've only done a tiny show.
Done a small show before, haven't you?
Yeah. So this could be, it could be stage star. It could. Who knows what he's going to be? Who knows? Do you know what you want to be when you grow up then, Charlie?
Probably a YouTuber.
A YouTuber. Well, this could be the start of it, to be fair, because you are a bit of an internet sensation now after this post, aren't you? You really are. Well, listen, Sammi, have you got any message you want to give to Charlie after what he's done now that he's sat beside you here?
I just personally want to thank Charlie for doing such a lovely selfless act, obviously from Gareth as well, and from my 2 children, from the people that we help and support every single week. I'm very sure that they would like to thank you personally as well. So on behalf of all those people, we'd like to say thank you for what you've done for us.
Oh, you did good, Charlie. You really did. And you're a Queen fan. I mean, what more could we ask for? It has been an absolute delight talking to you, even though I've had to kind of crane over the computers here because it's been quite hard to see you. But it's been so lovely meeting you this afternoon. And if you get up to anything else, you keep us posted, won't you?
Yeah.
Let us know what you're up to. He's obviously going to be a star of the future, isn't he, Jackie, to be fair?
Yeah, we're just so proud, and we'll see what the show brings.
Yes, I have to say, break a leg, obviously, for Wizard of Oz next week, because that's what you say, isn't it? I'll be there. I'll be looking out for you as a munchkin in the crowd, and anyone else that's going to see Wizard of Oz, give Charlie a special little wave while he's on stage. Thank you so much for coming in, everyone. And Sammi, just let people know where they can find out more about what it is that you're doing.
Okay, so we're on social media, and it's IOM Community Meal Donations. There is a Just Giving page on there as well, if anybody would like to donate to help us feed the community. Every penny we receive gets ploughed straight back into the community. I'm blown away, to be honest, absolutely blown away. But yeah, we're hoping that this time next year we're going to be a fully registered charity and be the much needed island's Meals on Wheels. So we've had the go ahead from Mr. Cannon. So
how exciting!
Yeah.
Oh, that's great news.
We're just hoping to get there.
Well, keep us posted on that. Obviously, that's just fantastic news. It really is.
Thank you.
And Charlie, you get to go back into school on Monday and return to school as a media sensation. What are you going to say to your friends when you see them in the classroom on Monday?
I don't know.
Hit 1,000 likes, I think, before, didn't you?
Well, you'll have to just make sure that, it doesn't go to his head, won't you, Jackie?
Yeah, absolutely. Bed early still.
Exactly, bed early tonight. How are you going to celebrate this weekend?
Probably playing on my video games and probably messaging my friends and FaceTiming them. Yeah.
And rehearsing. Yeah, don't forget you've got to rehearse. You've got a show coming up. Don't forget all that. Thank you all so much for being with us. And keep us posted, Sammi, on how it all goes. Charlie Hurst, 10 years old, superstar of the future. Absolutely.
Thanks so much.